Area 51, one of the most highly protected places on the face of the earth. Nobody really knows what's going on in there. Well, a few months ago, this guy decided to create an event on Facebook for September 20th saying, "Storm Area 51, they can't stop us all." Obviously, this was all a joke, but it went viral. I mean, look at this. Nearly 2 million people are going absolutely crazy. In this video, I want to see how much money we can make from this weird viral trend inside of just 48 hours, from ideation to product creation to getting traffic to our store.
We have 4 people on the website right now.
And most importantly, can we do all of this and be profitable with just $350?
Look, there's really no better way to make money online than by jumping on a trend. Think back to fidget spinners or pup socks, making $10 million quicker than anybody I know just selling simple little dog socks. So what's the point of this? I already have a store that's nearing $6 million in revenue, so what's the point of this nonsense? Well, not only is this content that I would like to see on YouTube, but it's something that I'm really interested in seeing the results of. How effective can this actually be? Trend hopping is a great way that you can stack some cash that you can invest into something more long-term and sustainable. Now, right when I was putting together this video and getting into it, which was today actually, I realized that the event was canceled. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, I guess that's a good thing, but we will have to change the way that we promote the product in this video. We'll have to pivot that. But from my perspective, I don't think a lot of people realize that it was canceled. My brothers didn't know. Andrew, who's filming this, he didn't know the event was canceled. Julia, she didn't know the event was canceled. So I think we can get away with potentially promoting the product successfully.
So with that, I do some research prior to starting our 48-hour timer, see what other people are selling, do some Google searching, record my thoughts, and feel confident to begin the project.
All right, so first things first, we need to decide what we're going to sell.
Of course, it will be centered around the Area 51 raid, but what will actually get people to stop scrolling on their newsfeed? I mean, we're trying to make money here.
It would be cool to have on a t-shirt, and you got the UFO, and then you have custom people down here in cartoon format.
Like I've talked about in recent videos, it's absolutely key to be original. If I go out there and try to sell a t-shirt like this, the general public will probably see it as very generic and something you can just get at a gift shop.
T-shirts are the most popular item on here. I don't see any posters. I don't see canvas. There's a mug.
Yesterday, I sent Julia a message asking for ideas with the requirement that the product must be able to be personalized, to which she said wait until the next day. I follow up and man, these are brilliant.
I'm realizing now how bad my ideas actually are. Yo, 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 good morning. So those ideas that you came up with, they really put mine to shame.
The first idea that I came up with that I think would be probably the best bet is a poster or a canvas printed sort of like an ID badge, like FBI or whatever, having a picture of you and then like all your information, like classified, Area 51. The second idea is idea for a t-shirt, kind of like a t-shirt, and if you visualize like a UFO and then kind of like the light beaming down and like a custom photo of yourself, but a full body photo, almost like a color me yellow but not yellow, almost maybe like an alien-like-ish.
So Julia, I texted you right before the call my ideas. Honestly, what did you think of them?
I think I have a couple ideas that could be really good.
Okay, so we're going to take one of Julia's ideas for this challenge. After debating with Andrew which one to go with, I decided to go with the Area 51 custom ID. However, it won't be on a canvas or poster. We're going to attempt to sell t-shirts. I know I always advise against t-shirts because of the smaller profit margins, but since this is a huge trend that's literally a week away, I feel like people will impulse purchase, so I think we can get away with it. First things first, we need to get a design. I started sketching out what I think it could look like, and with that, I head on over to Upwork and make a quick job post. I outline my specifications, attach my sketch, and submit. In a matter of minutes, I receive proposals and find this guy. I'm hoping he's the one, fingers crossed. I proceed to talk to him, ask if he's confident in the project, and send the offer.
We are on a 48-hour time crunch, so I did tell him to get back to me literally in these next few hours, so hopefully we have it.
And while we're waiting, we'll start building out the Shopify store. Now remember, we only have a $350 budget for this entire project. I head on over to Shopify, start creating the account, to which I then pause and realize we need a store name. Instead of making this a general store, I'm going to go the route of making this a one product store for the sole purpose of the Area 51 raid. I think it will actually result in higher purchase conversion rates, and after thinking of what to call the store, I come up with nothing, at least nothing good. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating this, but thankfully I finally did come up with something.
I think that's good. I think we have a winner. ReadyToRaid.com, the domain name is available.
I proceed to finalizing the account setup, and we're good to go. Now we just need to design the store, add our product, and we can start driving traffic and hopefully make some money. But first we need a logo. For a store like like this, and really any new store that I create, I'm not spending a lot on a logo. A lot of logos we see nowadays are so simplistic that a 12-year-old can do it. So I open up Canva, start playing around with different fonts and colors, and then head on over to flyicon.com and find something along the lines of Area 51.
That doesn't look bad. That looks good. Honestly, I think we have a winner. I think we'll go with this as our logo.
Without boring you with these tedious tasks, I start by filling out my personal information, installing a few apps, creating our store legal pages, add our Area 51 t-shirt product, penning the design from our Upwork guy, Roberto, and finally the store layout.
Theme is uploaded. Now we're just waiting for it to fully update on here, and then we'll publish it to the store.
I actually have Turbo on file, so I upload that, publish it, and get to work.
Go to larger websites within your niche, outside of your niche that are doing really, really well. In this case, BlendJet, a one product store. You can see how they are organizing their information, how the navigation looks, and it'll give you a lot of inspiration when you're designing.
An hour went by and we're now 4 hours into this project.
This sheet right here that I have shared with our developer is pretty much a list of edits to make to our current template just to make it look nicer, optimize it more for conversion. So for example, if you look at this, Andrew, we're gonna be putting the quantity button or the quantity selector right next to the add to cart button. We're gonna be making the choose image button a lot bigger on the top and bottom, as well as left and right. And the upload an image font, we're gonna have that match the other variant titles on the product page.
And with that, developer Danny makes the edits. Look at the before and after, so much cleaner. I'll show you the rest of the website once I tie up a few more loose ends, and we'll get to that later. In the meantime, check out this email I just got.
Hi Chris, for your review. It must be done.
Shout out to this guy for getting it to me in such a timely manner. I anxiously go and check the link he sent me and open it up to find this.
All right. I think it is good. However, it's a very close replica to the ID example that I already gave him. I asked him to be a little bit more creative with it, but I think this will do.
Without wasting time, I open up the PSD file in Photoshop and make some edits. This does look like a little too much like an FBI badge, so I'm going to change the color scheme to match the color of aliens, as well as edit some of the text on here to bring it more toward the Area 51 raid.
I think it looks pretty cool. I think it's unique.
Actually, no, it's not unique. It sucks. And I realized that after I started creating some mockups. It's not creative enough. I head back into Photoshop and replace this with a UFO icon. Instantly, it's starting to look much better. Next, I hate this generic photo. What truly makes this product unique if we're not altering a customer's photo? So with that, I head on over to Fiverr and try to find a gig offering vector services.
This guy right here, this is perfect. This is what we're looking for.
I make an order, and not long after that, I receive my delivery.
We will go ahead and upload that right to the ID.
Finally, I changed some of the text on here to look more spooky, and I'm now happy with what I'm looking at.
Man, that looks so much better.
And proceed to finalize the design by creating some more product mockups. We'll use these for our product page. One thing I forgot to mention earlier, we will be working with Printful as our print-on-demand partner.
So one by one, I'm gonna link each variant up to Printful.
They are more expensive, but I haven't tested t-shirt quality anywhere else. When installing the app in your Shopify store, after linking your products to the app, you go into the settings area and check this box so that all new orders come in as Printful drafts, to which you'll then be able to personalize.
Just got done designing the website. On the homepage right here, we have really all the important information that we need. We go and look at the product page on mobile right now. It's super, super clean. Very nice mockups from Creative Market showing you, hey, this is what you're going to get. This is what will turn your photo into. And very clean from the standpoint of entering your information and adding to cart. So we are good to go. And given our small window of time, the best way to go about advertising and sending traffic to our website and potentially making sales is by using influencer marketing. We have $262 to spend on influencers, so let's get to it.
I get on Instagram and start my search. We're going to want to work with some kind of meme page with a younger, broad audience. Now, when I do influencer marketing nowadays, I just work with people influencers. I don't think meme pages are as effective as they used to be. However, I think, and I'm hoping right here, that the Area 51 raid will be an exception to this, and the post is going to pick up some really good engagement.
Sponsored post. This right here is what literally kills the post, is when you put right there, front and center, sponsored post. Look at this. Look how bad this engagement is. 27,000 followers in this video an hour ago has 270 views.
I start putting together our ad creative inside of Photoshop, but instead of using just a boring old mock-up on the post like this right here, I go and find an alien on Google Images and put the shirt on him.
So what we're trying to do here is make the post look as less invasive as possible when it's posted on the page. So we want to make it really look like a meme.
I end up coming up with this. I think it looks great. Hopefully others think the same. I save it to my desktop, send it to my email, download it on my phone, and then start writing the caption.
So as we promote this product, I think that there's two different ways we can go about it. We have those that would be attending the event, going to Las Vegas that day, or those that would just buy something like this to show off.
Simple and subtle, like we're trying to not hard sell someone on this. Again, we're trying to blend in with the page.
This guy just confirmed a post with us for tomorrow, 180,000 followers, our first post for tomorrow.
And one other guy did decide to jump in last minute. I then send off the content, send the PayPal payments via goods and services, and wait. At this point, I'm just so anxious to see what happens. So at this point, it's looking like we won't be setting up a promo post today. The 2 pages I've already confirmed with are only available tomorrow, and on top of that, it is getting late in the day. I'm going to take this opportunity to make sure the website and the store is ready to go for tomorrow.
All right, it's 3:14 right now. Our first post for today is already 14 minutes late, and let's refresh. What's up? It's got 0 everything, 0.
0, 0.
And it's got 1 like.
Oh yeah.
We have 4 people on the website right now. Post is up to 35 likes. It's safe to say it was a dud. We're now an hour into it, and we look at our sales. We're at $0 and only 20 people on the website. 13 of which were from me when the post went live. And we look at the post right now on Instagram. It's got 111 likes after 1 hour. So we are a few minutes away from our second round of posts going up for today. I have really positive vibes that the performance is going to be much better. We'll find out.
I'm going to be honest, we had some pretty bad luck with influencers. Our first guy posted 2 times in a row right after our post, and the second guy posted this on his story before our promo went up. Like, what? As I was about to lose hope for this 48-hour challenge, I had one last page get back to me last minute. I will be blurring this one out because I might work with them again on a future project because, well, the results speak for themselves.
Oh my gosh. We just got a sale. I'm way too happy about this. Update for you guys. It's 11:57. Looks like we're gonna end off the night at $808. 1,000 people came to the website.
$808 is what we ended the night at, and $125 trickled into the next day, making our total sales $934. Our overall overhead amounted to $110, and we spent $209 on influencers. When we factor in processing fees, that's an extra $28. If we subtract our total sales from these expenses, we're left with around $35 in profit. Now, that might not seem like a lot, which I guess it's not, but our business, the one that's nearing $6 million in revenue, started with simple little shout-outs just like this. Take a look at this profit sheet I made dating back to September of 2017. The part that's blurred out is the influencers we worked with that day, but look below that. Those are the profit amounts for those days, some as high as $442 and as low as $70.
Overall, I deem this challenge to be a success. However, my goal was to cram everything into 48 hours. And ideally, if you're gonna go out there and start your own store, you're gonna take the time to get your own product photography. And when you put that into advertising, by nature, it's just going to perform significantly better. I actually did not receive this t-shirt until today, the day that I'm finalizing the video right here inside of editing. And it's actually a really nice quality t-shirt. I ordered this before I made the final edits on the ID right here. Also, when it comes to influencers, I was basically doing mass influencer outreach, just trying to get anybody on board to test the product. About a day into it, I realized it was going to be hard to get a lot of the larger pages I wanted to work with to respond within a day. So I even sent Andrew a message saying, hey, can I get some help with the influencer outreach over here? Anyways, I have an announcement. Next Monday, I'm opening up enrollment to a Q4 Black Friday Cyber Monday training. It's going to be amazing, and I'm going to put a link down below where you can access the waitlist. You can get on it if you're interested. I'm looking for 40 store owners to take behind the scenes starting in October and starting Q4 for 7 weeks. For 7 weeks, we're gonna get on a live call, and the goal is to help you have your best holiday season yet. I mean, last November we did $1 million in a single month. This year we're projecting close to $3 million, and I wanna break down our game plan in depth. Now, this training does cost money because what we're gonna be talking about is very high level stuff. It's meant for those that already have a customer base, because if you apply these strategies to what's already working, the results are just going to be amazing. All right, and I think that wraps everything up. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you got value. With that, I will see you in next week's video.